and welcome to the Drone Zone. I'm Drone Pilot Brian Kay.
And I'm Drone Pilot Joe Tillman.
And this episode, we are on the road, and you're joining us. We're going all across Arizona. We have many Drone Zone segments scheduled. Where are we headed to, Joe?
Well, our first stop is going to be in Williams. We've gone to Williams before. We love Williams. You know, the only place to see a deer, Williams. And then we got Cornville, which is great, and Prescott. And then I think we're going to end in the valley itself.
All right, let's go.
Punch it.
All right, we're here at our first stop in Williams, Arizona. We're here at Backlin Luxury Camping. I'm here with Jeremy Budge. Jeremy, tell me, where are we and what is this place?
Yeah, so we're in the Kaibab National Forest on a private piece of property, but we're surrounded by national forest. And we have these luxury camping tents that we put up, as well as a restaurant and 160 acres of natural playground.
All right, well, it's very peaceful out here. I can see why someone would want to come out here and camp at Backlin, but people call this glamping. What is glamping?
Glamping is, it's luxury camping. It stands for glamour camping, actually, is where the word came from.
All right, and that's what you do here. Let's take a look inside one of these tents.
All right.
All right, Jeremy, this doesn't look like the inside of any tent that I've been in while camping. What do we have in here?
So this is, we have king-size beds. This one also has a bunk bed, so you can put the kids, or they're full size for adults as well. Sofa bed also pulls out into a sleeping area. And then this one is one of our skylight tents. So we have this panoramic skylight, 16 foot wide.
Oh, wow.
That bed and look at the stars.
You could just lay in the bed at night and see the stars out here. How good can you see the stars?
You can see them perfectly, yeah. It's amazing. I mean, we're so far from civilization, the night sky is incredible. So
I guess this is how you glamp.
this is how we glamp, yeah.
All right, well, let's take a look at Backlin Luxury Camping from the drone.
We are at Bearizona. We are with Brenna. Brenna, what is Bearizona?
Bearizona is a wildlife park that is part drive-through, part walk-through.
And what can you see?
So in the drive-through, you can see our hoofstock, you can see our reindeer, our koozie, our big mountain sheep. You can also see our Arctic and tundra wolves and our black bears.
Awesome. So Bearizona has hooked us up with a private tour. Let's go take a look.
It's day 2 of Drone Zone Across Arizona tour. I guess that's what we're calling it. We're in Cornville today. I'm with Eric Glomsky at Paige Springs Cellars.
Yep.
Tell me a little bit about the vineyard here.
All right, we're located just in the south side of Sedona at about 3,500 feet. We grow all of our grapes. We make wine on site. We age it in our underground barrel cellars, and we sell it all here to our customers and visitors, in addition to pairing those wines with food from our bistro. We just have a really incredible property, and we're a great destination winery.
Well, tell me a little bit about what makes Arizona such a unique spot to grow grapes.
You know, I think when you think about the things that make Arizona special in general, it's the landscape, right? It's the soils, it's the climate, it's the geology. And really that's what wine is. Wine is an expression of a place on the planet, and our wines are this translation, this conduit of the Arizona landscape. So it's Arizona in a bottle. I think that's what makes it special.
And Eric, you really can't deny the scenery here with Oak Creek, right?
Yeah, we have about a quarter mile of Oak Creek going through our vineyards here.
All right, Joe, let's launch the drone and get a look from above.
Hello, we're in Paige Springs with Horsin Adventures. Krista from Horsin Adventures. What goes on here?
Well, we actually do a lot of cool stuff out here. We specialize in guided horseback rides, both group and private tours, but we also cater to the corporations and large groups that like to have their events at this facility.
And then let's talk about some of the scenery while we're out here. It's amazing scenery.
Thank you. Yeah, no, it's beautiful. We absolutely love being able to preserve the Western culture out here. A lot of people have never experienced the wide open deserts, and so we love to showcase that, especially during the painted sunset.
All right, well, let's go on a tour.
All aboard. Today we are in Chandler at Tumbleweed Park at the Arizona Railway Museum. With me is Steve. Steve, tell me a little bit about the Arizona Railway Museum here in Chandler.
Sure. We are a nonprofit group focused on preserving Arizona's rail history. We've got about 50 cars here. We have 12 of the passenger cars open for people to go through on a Saturday or Sunday.
And right now we are in one of the passenger cars. This looks like a little sitting area. What passenger car is this, and where are we in the car?
This is a passenger car, an observation car built for the Santa Fe Railroad, ordered in 1937, delivered in 1938. This was originally a tail-end observation car for their Scout passenger train that ran between Chicago and Los Angeles.
Very cool. All right, well, let's go take a look at the Railway Museum from the sky.
We're here with Tom from Angry Ape Off-Road Adventures. Tom, tell me what we're doing today.
Well, we're going to take you out to see a part of Prescott that very few people get an opportunity to see. We're going to go out in the Prescott National Forest, give you a chance to see some of these beautiful ponderosa pines, as well as a lot of the other wildlife and trees in the area.
And what's it like doing these tours in a Hummer like this?
You know, it is an absolute blast. I can't say there's no better job to have than doing what I do every day. You get a chance to take people out here and have fun, and you get to come along for the experience.
Awesome, and look at the scenery we're surrounded by.
Can't complain, can't complain. Couldn't be better.
BK, let's throw up the drone.
We're here in Prescott with Angry Ape Off-Road. We're going to be getting some drone video of them on the trails. Part of my crew today is Levi, aka Rooster. Levi is going to be my visual observer, and I'm going to be the pilot in command. Levi, what does a visual observer do?
Keep the eyes on the drone at all times and keep you safe and keep you from crashing into something.
What are some of your responsibilities? What kind of communication are you and I going to have during the flight?
A lot, actually. I'm going to talk about, when you have your eyes on the video, I'm going to actually have eyes on the drone, telling you what obstacles there are, where they're at. Making sure there's no gusts, making sure the drone's stable, making sure the skies are clear, making sure there's no other planes or anything that could cause a crash.
That's right. So if you're flying a drone, it's always a good idea to have a visual observer as part of your crew. are now at Revel Surf in Mesa. I'm with Cole. Cole, we got like a whole ocean out here, surfing in Arizona. Tell me a little bit about this.
We do, and our ocean doesn't have sharks. How about that, Brian, huh? So you're here at Revel Surf, as you mentioned, and we've got a lot of things. We've got a beach, we've got a cliff diving lagoon, we've got surfers out in the water, we've got little kids playing in the small leftover waves. We've got a lot of things to offer.
Is this for all sorts of levels, people that are learning to surf and people that have surfed from their whole life?
I'm so glad you asked. A lot of people think of surfing, they say that's intimidating, but they've always wanted to do it, right? And so what we're providing is an opportunity. We got beginner waves, we have learn to surf sessions, we have advanced sessions, we have barrel waves, so every level. And I promise you at Revel Surf, one of our core values is we're the no judgment zone. So again, that means whether you're a terrible surfer, a beginner surfer, an advanced surfer, or you don't look good in a Speedo, get out here and let's have some fun together.
All right, well, surf's up and so is the drone. Well, that's it for the Drone Zone Across Arizona tour. We've been to a lot of places from Williams to Prescott to all sorts of locations in between and met a lot of cool people.
We've seen wine, we've seen horses, we've seen bears, and we've seen surfers.
Oh my.
BK, take us home.
All right, I'm drone pilot Brian Kay.
I'm drone pilot Joe Tillman.
Keep your drone soaring and your adventures exploring.